Greetings and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Chronication Spirits Week, episode 8. Last night, I spent a lot of time putting together a tasting of the 6 bourbons that we had reviewed in the past week, and then we did a blind tasting and a ranking. And if you did not get to see that, judging from the views on Loom, you did not. I would encourage you to go check it out. Guys, feedback keeps this going. I got to have a little praise to make this work. If we don't want to do this, that's cool. I'm cool with that. If we do, give me some feedback. But anyway, this is episode 8, and tonight we're going to be featuring a fairly common bourbon, Jefferson's Reserve, very old, straight bourbon, small batch. What does small batch mean? Well, it means that it was dumped from between 10 and 20 barrels of bourbon. Typically, a small batch means about 100 to 200 barrels at a time are dumped. Jefferson's claims theirs is 10 to 20, and they claim this gives them a better flavor profile. Jefferson's is kind of a mystery. We don't know exactly who produces the juice in the bottle. This is a sourced bourbon. In other words, there's not a distillery called Jefferson's Distillery. They are owned by Castle Brands, who in turn is owned by Penrod Ricard, a spirits conglomerate. They also own Kentucky Artisan Distilleries. So a safe bet would be that this juice is at least part of that Kentucky Artisan's Distillery juice. Because we don't know exactly who makes this, we also don't know the exact mash bill. My personal guess, it's around 60% corn, 10 to 15% rye, and probably another 15% or so malted barley, however those percentages are going to work out. Nor is there an age statement on the bottle. We don't know how old this juice is. When it first came out, they claimed it was 15 years old. Then they claimed it was 9 years old, and then it was 6. We do know it's over 4, or it'd be on the bottle. So how old it is, we don't really know. We do know the proof is 90.2 proof. So it's a good, easy drinking batch. So tonight, Jefferson's Reserve, very old, straight bourbon whiskey. The nose, it's very light, very light. Get a lot of butterscotch, maybe. Some vanillas. I don't have that oaky vanilla flavor. This is more of a lighter cooking vanilla, if that makes any sense. Perhaps maybe a light fruit, almost it's not citrus, almost an appley scent. There's no alcohol burn on that. Taste is good. Lots of caramels. More butterscotch. A lot of butterscotch there, too. It's kind of like one of those little cubes of butterscotch candy Grandma used to have on the counter or on the end table in the family room. It's thin. It's a very thin mouthfeel. It's not a viscous liquid like some of those other darker, syrupy ones. This is kind of a thin juice. It's not bad. It's just different. As far as the finish lingers. It is what I would say right here on the back of the palate. It does not come down in the chest. It doesn't have that long, deep chest burn. This is just a very light tingle. It's a easy drinking bourbon. Overall, I'm saying that this is a good introductory bourbon to newcomers to the spirits. Or maybe it's a good bourbon for those looking to expand above bottom shelf swill. So from here, you could go to Jefferson's Presidential or one of the Jefferson's wine cask finished bourbons, which I know that several of you really like. Their Jefferson's Ocean is always there as well. So that's kind of my thoughts on Jefferson Reserve. Very old, very small batch. It's a good bourbon. There's nothing wrong with it. I just wish it was a little bit deeper, a little bit more full of flavor. Hope everyone's happy and safe. Peace and happy pours.